And my fellow classmate. My name is Dervini Anna Perempuan Govinda Raju and my metric number is 1006. Our mini project is about investigating the awareness on stress, anxiety and depression among JAB students of Nilai Polytechnic. Let's have a short recap on what stress, anxiety and depression is. In a medical or biological context, stress is a physical, mental or emotional factor that causes bodily or mental tension. It can be external from environment and psychological or can be internal from illness. Anxiety is body's natural response to stress. It is a feeling of fear about what is to expect. Depression is a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. Increasing stress, anxiety and depression on students is a barrier to their success. This may affect their academic performance. Besides that, they may suffer from insomnia. Insomnia is a sleeping disorder where people will have trouble to fall asleep. The objective of this mini project are to determine what causes students feel stress, anxiety or depression, to determine how to students releasing them, and also to analyze the awareness of students of their mental health. Moving on to the analysis of this project. There are 57 JAB students have responded to our project. This project is carried out via sharing Google Form link. The majority responders are from Diploma in Biotechnology, where 77%, and the rest are from Diploma in Landscape and Horticulture. Besides that, Semester 2 have responded the most compared with the other semester, which is 40%, and the least responders are from Semester 3. The male responders are 10.5%, and the rest are female responders. The age of the responders are majority in the range between 18 to 20 years old. These questions are about awareness of JAB students on presence of counselor in Nilai Polytechnic. 62% of responders are aware that Nilai Polytechnic have counselor. Our counselor name is Puan Nur Hamiza and her office at HEP. She is always welcome Nilai Polytechnic students to meet her. But 54% of the responders are hesitating to meet up with the counselor. In my opinion, as a student, we should not meet counselor when we are facing problems. Instead, we can also meet counselor to improve our skill, other significant expertise, studies habit, and time management.
Assalamualaikum and hi to our lecturer, Madam Shima. My name is Nur Amira Aina binti Halim. My metric number is 23 DBT 18F1018. Today, my teammate and I would like to present about investigating the awareness of stress, anxiety and depression SAD among JAB students in Polytechnic. My first point, I would like to talk about stress. Okay, what is stress? Stress is a normal reaction the body has when change occur. It can respond to this change physically, mentally, or emotionally. Okay, chronic stress can wear down the body's natural defenses, leading to a various symptoms, which is problem sleeping, dizziness, and headache. From the chart, we can see that most of students in JAB are aware that they are feel stressed. Okay, there are various reasons why they are tend to get stressed. Later, my friend will explain about why the reason why they tend to get stressed. Okay, my second point, I would like to talk about calm down. Okay, calm down are synonym to relax. Okay, what is relax? Relax is when people feel calmer and less stress when they do something relaxing. Okay, as you can see from the chart, most of the students are rarely feel hard to calm themselves. It shows that 68% that they are rarely feel hard to calm themselves. Meanwhile, 21% of JAB students frequently feel hard to calm themselves. Lastly, 10.5% of JAB students are never feel hard to calm themselves. Okay, my third point is I would like to talk about dry mouth anxiety. Okay, dry mouth is one of the symptoms of anxiety. The symptoms are sticky, dry feeling for mouth and throat, and frequent thirst. Okay, based on the chart, we can see that most of JAB students are rarely getting their mouth feel dry. Okay, and it shows that 42.1% are rarely getting their mouth dry. Meanwhile, 35.1% are frequently feel and getting their mouth dry, and lastly 22.8% are never getting their mouth dry. They are getting dry mouth because acid can affect the salivary and lead to loss of saliva and feeling dry mouth. There are some prevention to stop dry mouth, which is chew some sugar-free gum that can increase production of saliva, and focus on breathing through nose rather than mouth. Lastly, I found someone doing research on depressive symptoms as an underlying factor of the sensation of dry mouth.
There are out there many quotes as saying that positive vibes leads you a healthy life. But how many of us are really that positive on everything? We might know that positive thinking, approaching situations or circumstances with a positive attitude. But that is about positive. How about negative? Negative thinking is a thought process where people tend to find the worst in everything, like every situation, or reduce the expectation by considering the worst possible scenarios. A common cold, exhaustion, stress, hunger, sleep deprivation, or even allergies can make you depressed, which leads to a negative thoughts. In many cases, depression can be caused by negative thinking. So as a result, there were only a small portion of respondents who never have negative thoughts, where I found it a similar amount or percentage of respondents who rarely and frequently have negative thoughts, which is 43.9% of the respondents frequently have negative thoughts, where 49.1% of respondents who rarely have negative thoughts. Alright, let us proceed to the next question. So, can you relate stress with shortness of breath or breathing difficulties? Here you go with scientific evidence. Stress can cause shortness of breath or make it worse. Once you start the feeling of shortness of breath, it is common to get nervous or anxious. Being anxious can be tighten your muscles that help you to breathe, and this makes you to start breathing faster. As you get more anxious, your breathing muscles will get tired. Means the more you're anxious, the more your breathing muscle will get tired. So this pie chart generated the regularity of having difficulties in breathing. So 45.6% of overall respondents who rarely have difficulties in breathing, where 12.3% who frequently have difficulties in breathing, where we found it 42.1% who never have shortness of breath before. Alright, allow me to proceed to the next question. But before that, I like to say that as a student, we are tend to panic when the assignments due date is around the corner, but we have done nothing. So the panic is normal. But when you panic on everything, I think that is not mentally healthy. So panic attacks come on suddenly and involve intense and often overwhelming fear. Symptoms of anxiety include worry, distress, and fear. Anxiety is usually related to the anticipation of a stressful situation, experience, or an event. It may come on gradually, and anxiety is a feeling of fear, worry, or unease. Like you feel uneasy on everything. It can be a reaction to stress also. So we can see that there were more than half percentage of respondents who rarely have panic, where there is a similarity amount of never and frequently have panic attack. I feel like this is quite surprise for me that more than half of the respondents are having this panicking.
Question, which is the feeling of unmotivated to do something. Based on the chart, JAB students that are really feel unmotivated is 54.4%. And then the percentage for the students that are frequently feel unmotivated is 35.1. And then for those who are never feel unmotivated, the percentage is 10.5%. Okay. The next question is the reason students get stress, anxiety, and depression. Okay. Based on this chart, the highest percentage is 56.1%, which is most of nilai polytechnic student is get stressed because of lot of assignment. Okay. The second reason is financial problems and friendship problem, which is the two reason is the percentage is 19.3%. And then the last reason is relationship problem, only 5.3% in this chart. Okay. I think the lot of assignment is the main reason why students get stressed, anxiety, and depression. For the last questions, the question is about how to overcome SAD. SAD is stress, anxiety, and depressions. Okay. In this question, I got so many response about they will eat and listen to music when they feel stressed. And then they also like to share their problem with their family, friends. Maybe they also talk to God about what the problems. And then they also love to do many outdoor activities and then productive activities. And then they also like to do something that can make them feel positive and then positive to themselves. So most of the response that I get is talk about they will eat and listen to music when they feel SAD. Most of the response were female from diploma in biotechnology semester 2 within age 18 to 20. And then most of the response will recognize their counselor in polytechnic nilai and aware on their SAD. And then they are really feel hard to calm down, realize their mouth dry and have negative thoughts, feel shortness of breath and panic and unmotivated to begin with something. And then mostly the student feel SAD because of the loaded of assignment. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.